athlete or whatever like that, I'm gonna still tell the truth. If you're better than me, you're just better than me. You're not gonna never say, bro, you better than me. You're better than me at that. I can't help that. I didn't try. I didn't practice. I didn't did everything I could. You're still better than me.
You're gonna say, well, maybe because I mean they're in the professional level. So you saying in the hearts of hearts, somebody you're gonna tell another professional that like this nigga truly better than me. Unless
bro, if I didn't try my best. I didn't gave everything I got. We didn't play 1-on-1. You didn't beat me.
They played 1-on-1.
You didn't beat me 10 out of 10 games. I won 1. You're not better than me.
But they played.
I'm throwing out the scenario.
No, I'm using their scenario. I'm saying it's a team sport, and did he, like he said, do he got better accolades? But Paul Pierce got longevity. Not to say that that's better. And Paul Pierce is a better clutch player. Yeah, I think overall,
Wade got him.
Wade got him. He's a better defensive player, and so on and so forth. He got the overall package. But
I mean, in the pickup game, who you picking up first?
In a pickup game, since it ain't gonna have to come down really to no clutch situations, I'm picking D Wade.
To me, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Clutch situations come a dime a dozen. That's why those people who make those shots are held in such regard. But you only like that because you couldn't make your team around you better.
Yeah. Right. But I'm not also like, we all on a professional level. I'm not finna say that such and such is just better than me. Like, it's not to me. I mean, Dwayne Wade is arguably top 5, right? For a lot of people.
On point and shooting guard things,
but
in the top 5.
It's not that Paul is that far off.
See, I think that's when it comes to the question, right? When you are arguably in the top 10 of a lot of people, whatever.
Yeah.
What's the difference between 5 and 7?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't admit. I'm like, shit, on a good day, I'll beat him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, so is Paul Pierce and small forwards, is Paul Pierce top 5?
No.
Is Paul Pierce top 10?
I have to probably not. Yeah.
Right outside. He's number 11.
Like in 20s, bro. Paul Pierce is not no much. There's a lot of small forwards.
Look, it's a lot of people that have played in the history of the league. So even being in the top 20 to me is great. Like, to me, that's a great thing.
Look, I get what you're doing, but at the same time, that's like saying the Olympic athletes compared to a normal person. Yeah, they great, but you got to compare them to people at their level.
Yeah, and I don't.
He's not up there.
I get all that. What I'm saying is that I'm not finna sit up here and tell you that motherfuckers is better than me. That's basically what I boil down to. Like, you're not Jordan. You're not, because at one point I think Paul was trying to compare himself to Kobe. I'm not sure. Right? You know what I'm saying? So it was like, all right, I'm definitely not better than Kobe. Let's go. I think I'm better than Dwayne. I don't personally think you're better than Dwayne, but if you feel that you're better than Wayne, who am I to say, you know what I'm saying?
But we got ass.
I do feel like as a professional
you got ass.
We got ass.
But at the end of the day, that's still a person's opinion, and it all boils down to opinion.
Okay, then.
All of that boils down.
Let's go down to stuff that we done. We was out there practicing, right? Mm-hmm. And we was backing trucks up. Mm-hmm. I didn't say, oh, them guys better than me because they been here before me. I'm admitting that y'all right now, but now, no. Now I wouldn't say that.
Better than the vets now?
Well, what? I'm nasty with this shit now. And I get what you're saying with that. But if to me, you're a man if you can admit, like, bro, he just better than me and that's the thing. Even if he just better than me in that day or whatever. If somebody's better than you, that's okay. You can practice all you want to. You're still not going to be better than that person.
So how is that saying, like, again, first of all, you said in small forwards. They, first of all, don't even play the same position.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? So really, we're comparing...
Yeah, apples to oranges.
We apples to apples with Granny Smith to motherfucking Fuji, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Different apples, right? Okay. But just in general, I
like that reference.
I just think overall, it's like, okay, we both made it to this level. I'm still elite in this thing.
Okay.
This is why I don't have a problem with LeBron saying he's better than Jordan. Do I personally think LeBron's better than Jordan? Hell no.
That's a different conversation with LeBron and Jordan.
Not me.
So, okay, so LeBron...
Because, like what you say, we got eyes, don't we? We got eyes, don't we? Look, only thing LeBron got is longevity, and the nigga been in the league since he was 18.
Look, LeBron to Mike is a better conversation where he said he close to the mic than motherfucking Paul Pierce saying he's close to goddamn Dwayne Wade to me. To me, it is. I don't know if
I understand, but you're going to have to give me
I got eyes.
Exactly. I got eyes. LeBron ain't fucking with Mike. I ain't never seen LeBron not fucking with Nike. I don't care what you're talking about.
To me, that's a better conversation than that.
And even no conversation when it comes to LeBron and Mike.
I get you. I understand you, but I'm just saying, I'd rather have that conversation than you be talking about.
I'd rather not.
It's a lot of... It's a lot of...
Even YouTube would tell you that, like, the consensus ain't LeBron. I mean, and I fuck with LeBron. LeBron arguably 2, 3, whatever you want to put him, and not one. Not one. So then we talking about Dwayne Wade. He ain't 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah,
so
it's true.
you know what I'm saying? I'm not
Do
finna.
you think there's anything LeBron could do to become number 1?
Nope. I think it's too late. It's too late. You know.
And then plus,
I think he need what he had to do is go 82-0, and then don't lose no. That nigga cold. You know what I'm saying? At 40 years old.
but
at this point,
to
it's
me,
like.
and then to me too, it's like LeBron ran from all the challenges, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like people won't say that, but you kind of did. Like you was in Cleveland, you was steady getting there, but you never got over the hump, so you ran to go get with them. KD the same way. I look at KD. You ran to go join them. That's how I look at that shit.
It's the same. It's the same thing with Floyd Mayweather, the 50-0 Floyd Mayweather. People, Floyd's gonna say he the greatest and so on and so forth. Do I personally feel Floyd the greatest? Do I think Floyd? If they put Floyd in the Sugar Ray Leonard and Hearns and all the rest of them, Floyd would have got his ass beat up. I think he would have held his own. You know what I'm saying? But he's definitely gonna hold a L or something, right? So that's the same argument to me with like LeBron. Like LeBron he's hopping around, team to team, trying to get the wins, trying to be better than Mike instead of organically just letting it happen.
No, yeah, he was chasing the dream, and I think that hinders how a lot of us view him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think him leaving Cleveland was the biggest asterisk on his career.
No.
I think how he did it is the reason it's fucked up to a lot of people.
I like how he did.
The whole decision was dumb as
Own that shit.
I like that.
Yeah, own that shit.
I liked it.
I didn't like it, me personally. Like, bro, just put it out there. Right, but if he got paid off that shit, by all means get fucking paid.
Yeah.
If you can get paid off a decision, do that fucking shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many sponsors paid to get on that shit. We probably made the network hell of money. They probably broke him off some bread for doing the shit, whatever, right? But the run he had in Cleveland before he left, to me, shows his greatness. Because we all know basketball is not a one-man sport. He made it a one-man sport and drugged them to the finals. By himself.
When Cleveland?
Yeah, in Cleveland.
It was,
When he played what? Spurs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, okay.
But them niggas the East was trash.
But still, he by himself.
Well, somebody had to get there. The East was trash.
But by yourself, you're still not beating a lot of people though.
Yeah, no doubt.
So even like you said, they in the league. These all people at the top tier of this basketball thing.
But when he had a squad, they only got they were supposed to win all 4 of them bitches.
What squad?
And when he went to Miami, they were supposed to win all 4 of them bitches.
See, but then that's what chemistry come to play. Like, you can bring the best players around. If y'all ain't got chemistry, that shit ain't gonna work. I just want to talk about the first initial Cleveland run, right? Like I said, I think anybody could say he drove them through sheer will and everything he could do athletically to the finals. What, 3 times, 4 times? 3
times, yeah.
3 in a row by him damn self. Then, of course, you say once you get to the West, it's a whole different story. But you get there. And then you realize he can't do it by him damn self.
Mm-hmm.
He did his damage. So he had to leave. I think he had to leave. Cleveland was never going to put a real squad around him. He had to leave to become the LeBron.
No. Don't say Cleveland putting a real squad around. Because he picked his players and they steal his ass. LeBron picked most of the people that he want to play with.
I don't think he had that much pull that first run.
The first run, no.
That's what I'm saying. When he left, that's when he became LeBron, I run the team, James. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when he would really be like, get them, and it was like, yes sir. You know, but before that, he could make suggestions, but the club at the time, let's be honest, them old rich white motherfuckers, they don't respect him. He was young. Yeah, you the best player in the league right now, but we don't give a fuck what you think. We trying to make money and we not gonna spend a luxury tax. When he came back, they were like, all right, whatever you need, we got you. And that's how he got the shit done.
Look, man, it's been an honor to watch LeBron. Great player. I'm not taking nothing away from him. He's not better than Mike. And maybe, you know what I'm saying? That's just the overall, maybe, and that's the era that I grew up in. That's probably like people saying Bill Russell
old here right now. You
better
old.
Yeah, call it. Hey, call me old. You know what I mean? I got a lot of grades under here. That's a lot of wisdom. I kind of know what I'm talking about. So you know what I'm saying? There's a little wisdom under here. So all I'm saying is, look, it's been great. LeBron's been he's been great for the sport. Top 3, top 2 player.
Old ass nigga hating, man. This an old ass hating ass nigga.
I understand that. You know what I'm saying?
You understand that?
I understand that. And if that's how they feel, run up on this old nigga if you want to.
Hey, bro.
Put him on.
I'm with you though. I'm not
Put him up.
old ass nigga too. I don't think LeBron better than Mike.
But again, and Paul Pierce, not better than D Wade in my opinion. But I'm sure you got some people who from Boston and they Paul Pierce fans, or maybe somebody from LA because he's from California. So there's some people that might really like that nigga.
I guess.
Welcome to another episode of the KNoWKi podcast. It's your man Spaces.
It's your boy Mom.
It's Jay every day.
Hey, what's going on, Natasha? It's bright and early for you. How you doing?
Hey, Natasha.
Right early.
Bright for her. She normally tunes in maybe like another hour.
Oh, okay.
Natasha, the goddess Vincent. That's what I'm called.
So man, it's been a little bit, man. It's been a little bit.
Been a little while.
It's
Yeah.
been a little.
Was it?
It was like a week. It was 1 week. Yeah.
We was out chilling. We had a nice little guys trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was dope. It was nice, man.
Yeah. It was. We went out to New Orleans.
New Orleans, Nolans, baby.
Nolans,
baby.
That accent, bro. That accent.
New Orleans got the best accent for women. All across there, fuck the niggas.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say fuck the niggas. Yeah, I am gonna say fuck the niggas.
Pause that, son.
Pause, yeah. Because the simple fact of it is that we almost got into it when all we was trying to do is be peaceful.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. But yeah, New Orleans women got that accent.
Man, I had a ton of fun.
I'm not gonna
We had him hanging off the ceiling, so.
No, it didn't. He did. I did.
No, he didn't go. Don't me under now. You go down.
We all go down. We
down.
all going down, man.
Nah, it wasn't like that though. We
just had a lot of fun as guys.
Bonded as guys. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times you don't see, in this era you got, I guess, passport bros and basically niggas going out there to really go hunt and go get some coochie. But what we was doing, we was really just bonding as guys, chopping it up, just building, going out to eat, and just building having some camaraderie with each other. So yeah, good time.
Yeah, it was just a good fun time. Then, right, spent a few days in New Orleans. Then we went to H-Town, Houston. Good God Almighty, to watch the fight. To watch the fight.
At Bombshells. You gotta go to
Bombshells.
It's not a promo either. Bombshells just had it.
Hey, they could sponsor us.
Yeah, they could, but it wasn't. Yeah, but it was a nice fun time. It was a wonderful time.
Killers with the big gold booties.
Natasha said, "LOL, merci." Did I say it right? Was that my accent good? Merci.
Merci.
Thank you. Glad to see you. You're all back from a fun vacay. Naps and Beauty. What's going on, Naps and Beauty?
Or now, Joe.
Good afternoon, gentlemen in chat.
Every day, right?
Yeah.
Sister every day. What up?
What's going on? So, Thursday when we got there, we went to, I forget the name of the place off the top of my head, but
to eat.
Yeah.
It was guys, boys, or what was it?
Pole guy.
Guy pole. Boys,
let me
guy
see.
Pole boys.
Yeah, some shit.
Whatever it was.
Pole guys or some shit.
But that was my second time going to New Orleans.
Okay.
That was my second time.
That was my first time.
The first time I stayed at a hotel right off of Bourbon Street.
You went down there really just to show your ass the first time. Experience.
No, I was just trying to do something. I think I had a flight credit with Southwest, and I was like, let's just do something. You know what I mean? So I went down there the first time. But this time we got an Airbnb.
Yeah.
It was great, man. I liked it.
I like my room.
Hey, boy, just look here, man. Rules of engagement, man. People always talk about this, that, and the third. When you get the rental car, when you get the rooms. Jerry Day understood the assignment with my goddamn. Salute to my goddamn. Motherfucker got the code, left bags in the car, nigga left the door wide open, and went and got. And that's what you're supposed to do. I didn't care.
This is my bed right here. Put my, and you know what I'm saying? I heard a couple niggas sneak this, and let me tell y'all niggas something.
Who sneak this? They sneak
You know
this
what I'm saying?
everything?
This is the exact reason why I bought this, right? So, these are travel bags, fellas. Right? It's your little dock bag. You know what I'm saying? You keep different shit in here. I keep my pick because you know what I'm saying? Right? Keep it. You feel me? For the,
Somebody sneak this one?
you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it came back to a player, and I just want to. This is for the hands, you know what I'm saying? Keep the hands moisturized. I don't know. Some of y'all, you know, a little filthy. So, and then, you know, little toiletries on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Little wipes, you know, to wipe your ass after you shit, right? This is the whole reason I really carry this. Yes, this is a man purse.
A man bag.
I'd say the purse. I even get with it. Look,
No, it's not a man
I keep
purse.
it right here, right, to keep all my shit intact when I travel. It's only really when I travel. Because,
But don't let them go in the back. If you go in the back, it's just some problems.
But in there, I'm able to keep my phone, right? I got,
This nigga going all through it.
right? I'm going through it. I'm able to keep my credit cards and stuff. Keys is in there, and so on and so forth, because everything is compact, is right here, just in case maybe one of the guys want me to hold something, just in case. That's what it all boils down for. You know, so this is a man purse. And yes,
It's a man bag. I'm not gonna say man purse.
That's how you rock that.
It was called purse before.
It's
for
a man
everybody.
bag.
You know what I mean?
It was called purse before.
It's
There
a
was a,
Chanel bag.
And that's
just
how I
the
rock
nice leather
I rock
man
it.
bag.
Everything's in front of me, so I know. You know, when you out in Bourbon Street or whatever, people out there pickpocketing and all types of shit. I want all my shit in front of me.
right.
Right.
And what you're describing is motherfuckers really don't know how to travel. Because I was telling, I had to tell some of my guys and my dogs, I'm not putting nobody out there. But this is just how I travel. You need you something like that to not be going in pockets. Because when you're on a plane, you're trying to be comfortable. So you either have on jogging pants in the wintertime most of the time, or it's if you know that you're going and you're going straight to a hotel and you're not going to change anything like that, you don't need to go to a meeting or nothing. You have it on jogging, but you got on something comfortable.
Yeah.
So you don't really want nothing bulking out of your pockets or anything like that. So you have
yeah.
a normally book bag, a nice leather bag, a nice Nike book bag, some type of that satchel. You have your little man bag too, as well. That's every day. Just you have
And
your
you
nice
can slide
carry-on.
this on
Now,
as your carry-on, like you know what you carry.
that's your personal item.
Your personal, but this is a personal item because I normally slide this in that book bag that I
Yeah.
have.
So now it's you still cool
Right,
with it.
I'm
You still got that.
utilizing everything, man.
So you got that.
I don't know
So
what
now-
y'all niggas be doing, losing shit.
Yeah, and then now you got the
Like
carry-on.
me.
Now, if you're going to travel and you getting straight to it, as soon as you land, you're going to get your rental car, you get in them streets, now you got on a fit that you're going to have on all day. You will still have something like that because you're going to hit the streets as soon as you get down. So you're going to have on whatever clothes you're going to wear that day, you're going to have on that. But 9 times out of 10, a lot of people travel uncomfortable. They got jogging suits on. Women mostly have leggings or Uggs, or you got something that you can slip on and off at the security checkpoint so you won't be taking all that. All these type of things. But a lot of people don't know how to travel, and they try to be all cute, got shoes that they ain't broke in. Now you can't run to you about to miss your plane. You can't run to your plane. Your feet hurting. You're taking off your feet on the plane. It smell like corn chips and shit like that.
Everyday bag. I come to work with this, don't I? Well, I don't know. I come to work every day.
And that's
with
a
this
proper
same bag.
travel attire. Because I need to get me. I got me one, but I need a
Not
leather one like that with a leather bag
Brother
like that too.
Marshall can get one or Ross.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying? You
a
ain't
fact.
got it like that, but you know, just.
But it's
get
proper
one.
ways that you can travel, that you're supposed to travel. And people have different ways that they do travel or whatever like that.
Speaking of traveling properly,
Mm-hmm.
on the way there, getting on the plane, you know when you get your boarding pass, it tells you like board A 1 through 30 and then 31,
Seats.
all that stuff,
Yeah,
right?
see,
ABC,
This is Southwest you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
Both there and back. People were grouping themselves together, no matter what their seating arrangement was.
But that's like motherfuckers don't follow instructions. And then when you get up there, and the lady kind of embarrassed you, talking about, did you read the ticket or whatever? Now you got an attitude
Now you got
because
an
you
attitude.
didn't understood the
Okay,
son.
so they were standing in line,
Like-
waiting the board, and then
Yeah.
they're not supposed to really be there. Like, hey,
No.
you basic economy.
Yes, right.
Like,
That's okay.
I'm basic
And
economy.
that's okay. But no, he's talking about Southwest because Southwest, I fly Southwest a lot too. Southwest have groups.
Right.
So you have Group A, you
Yeah.
have Group B, you have Group C.
Yeah. And it's based on priority of when you check in.
No, because Southwest you can pick any seat you want. So you really sometimes you pay a little extra to go first so you can get the seat that you want.
Right, that's what I mean.
And then it's like you paid a little bit more than what the C pays to get B, so you can still get like that. And C just get whatever's left over. You might have a middle, you might be on the wing. We don't know.
On the wing. I'm saying like some people were like, let's just say A31. The other person that they were with was A50. Then the third person they were with was B1, and they all together instead of being in the order that they in the alpha numerical order.
Yeah, see, look, man, I'm a pro Southwest flighter. When I flew with my family, this is what I do. I paid for my seat to be upgraded so I could be an A. My son and my fiance was, shut the fuck up, man. See, you always don't let me tell a story. My son and my fiance was B and C, whatever one they picked. I go on, I get a seat. Hey, somebody's sitting here. Somebody come through, hey, somebody's sitting here. They on their way on, they part C, but I paid to get on there first so I can pick our row so we can sit together. That's what you're supposed to do. You don't have to spend all that money. See, if you work harder, you work smarter, you don't have to work harder. So people don't understand that.
I'm confused because somebody did that on the way back. They were holding seats.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. What's wrong with that?
You can't, bro. That's the point. That's the point of the seating arrangement.
Right. It's no seating arrangement. It's open seating.
I'm telling you, when you.
But if my family come and my family's sitting right here, what are you talking about?
It's all based on when you check in. So if you book one flight,
it's not when you check in. Is you can pay a little extra money and get up there.
That's why I fly Delta. Y'all niggas, I'm out. Y'all arguing over seats.
Like you
might as well fly the Spirit.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. In the seating arrangement, when you check in, they give you your seat A or your boarding position A28. Mm-hmm. That means if you are A29 and then somebody's A35 and the other person's B1, you can't hold that seat for all these other people that's getting on the plane.
So do Southwest got assigned seating?
Do they have assigned seat?
Yeah.
No, they don't have assigned seat.
Exactly. So you can get the whole.
But they also don't have they also don't have hold the seat for anybody else. The whole point is for people to go in order.
So you can do it. Okay, that's just like if we go to a restaurant and we in line and you come late. No, you shouldn't come up there with your group. You should stay back there until everybody else get in the thing.
When you go in a restaurant, you say, I'm here with 6 people. So when you get your group,
I'm with my family.
Okay, then. So yeah, you're here. That wherever they seat you is already specifically designated for y'all. When you go on a plane, there is no designated seat, so you can't hold seats.
That's why the other plane, the companies, they do the shit. You sit right here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no point of playing. I don't know I know y'all are Southwest lovers and shit like that, but they're doing too much playing and they doing basic airplane shit. You know, basic airline shit, like acting like Frontier. I think Frontier even getting you assigned seat.
Yeah, everybody get assigned seat in the Southwest.
What the fuck wrong with them?
Hey, this is what it is. I'm telling you what I do. I'm not worried about a nigga like you coming through talking about I'm gonna say no, you're not. Bro.
Why didn't y'all have the seats together?
Hey, bro, I don't care what
the whole point is to go in line. The whole point is to go in order.
You know we're going to the same place, right? So I advise you to keep it moving before I meet you outside of the airport when we get to where we're going. So keep it moving, player. That's all you gotta do. You sit up and argue and all what you want to do. I ain't going nowhere. No, keep it moving. That's the whole thing. I'm not arguing with you. If you want to do what you want to do, I'm gonna let you do it. But we are still going to the same place. You know that, right?
You are acting as though it's assigned seating in open seating.
Okay, man.
When you go to a restaurant and you get the group of 6, that now section is designated for y'all.
I just said we're gonna agree to disagree, but we're not gonna agree on this. That's why I'm being quiet. I'm letting you keep going because I'm not gonna agree. It don't matter what you say or how you say it. I'm not agreeing with what you're talking about.
Don't get me wrong. No, I'm saying I don't get me wrong. Like obviously you want to sit with your family, but how did it happen to where you weren't A28, this person was A29, and the other person was A30? Like how? Like you saying I got it. I
get both parties. I don't fly Southwest. It don't even matter to me because normally I fly with whoever I'm flying with, and normally I'm picking the seats together. That's I don't want my kids because I got kids. I got 3 children, so kids ain't gonna be sitting all over the place.
Right.
So that's just how it go. But I normally don't fly Southwest. I don't need all them goddamn bags.
See, I even did that too at the same time. It was I was coming back from Florida just before this trip. I was on American or Delta, and it was a lady. Her son was sitting. I was sitting on the aisle seat with the father and the other kid, and the 12 to 13-year-old was sitting by herself. They asked me, "Would you switch?" It's still an aisle seat. Yeah, I switch with him. No doubt.
Yeah,
I get that,
it's fine. Yeah,
like that. But yeah, but what space is talking about? I know I didn't have to, but I want you to be sitting with you.
Would you switch?
No, I'm not sitting in the middle. No, I can't do that.
I'm not sitting in the middle.
I'm not doing. And I paid for the aisle seat too. I'm not doing. I'm not switching. For
window. I remember I was coming from New York one time, and it was I wasn't flying much beforehand, so I didn't really know how it worked. I was checking in. I think I was with United. If I'm not mistaken, I think I flew back with United or American. I can't remember. Okay. But then when I checked in, it was like, okay, here, what seat do you want to sit in? Mm-hmm. And then there's different prices associated with each seat. Yeah. Like what? Yeah. What?
I pay for that. I pay for my comfort. I pay for all that. I pay for all the add-ons.
I just wasn't expecting it.
Comfort. Yeah, I want my comfort. I pay for my comfort and shit.
If you ever fly Spirit, let me tell you. When I flew to Portland, went up to Seattle.
Better pray.
Family and stuff. And so I flew American to Portland, and on the way back, it was a red-eye flight, which happened to be late anyway. Yes, red-eye flight from Portland on Spirit. And, you know, they had this one dude, he was about 6'5". And his girl...
225?
Yeah, no, he wasn't big, he was just tall. And he had his girl with him, and I think she really supposed to have the seat, middle seat. So I had the aisle seat, so he gonna squeeze this big ass in the middle seat. And so already, I don't know if y'all ever rode the Megabus. You know what I mean? Megabus is like a weaker Greyhound, right? So it's real tight, and that's how Spirit is. And this dude, he's 6'5". We were on a red-eye flight. We're coming back. It's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Almost 4-hour flight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like this in the aisle, foot all in the aisle. Yeah. Just, you know what I'm saying? Real uncomfortable. So if you ever fly Spirit, what I'm saying is get the emergency aisle seats for $30 extra.
$200.
No, they ain't charging you like
$200.
that.
Plus your bags.
Well, you shouldn't be bringing bags on Spirit anyway. I never bring bags on Spirit. Anything I'm coming with is what I'm coming with.
But, Spirit give you carry-ons?
Yeah, you can bring
okay.
it. No.
Yeah, they just charge.
Extra charge? Oh, okay.
No.
It is extra charge.
Depend on the flight. Sometimes depend on the flight, but then that flight I won't be taking. But yeah, I mean, you bring your personal. Spirit is one of those flights that you just gonna be taking. Those airlines that you gonna take.
If it's last minute, I need it.
Yeah, last minute. It's not one of those things where I'm looking to really go take some Spirit flights anyway.
Look, Spirit, right? I'll tell y'all a quick story. This happened just recently too. I was in Florida for what I was in Florida for. My cousin was like, Marcus, you ain't flying Spirit? I said, bro, I'm not the richest out here, bro. But I damn sure ain't the poetest. And I got a little bit more money not to take Spirit. You can call me whatever fuck. You call me bougie. You can say I'm all that. You can say whatever fuck you want to say about me. But nigga, I'm not flying Spirit. I'll walk before I fly Spirit. Or I drive. You got me fucked up if I fly Spirit. I'm already a big dude. I'm not squeezing them little ass lawn chairs. And guess who airline is right next to them right now?
American.
We took American twice. Man, look, American is right there with Spirit now.
For real? I was all the way in the...
Yes, American is right there.
Was that Delta?
No, it was American.
No, on the way back. It was Delta.
Yeah, Delta on the way back. Both flights we got on the way back was Delta.
One of them shits, I was all the way in the back.
That was Delta.
I ain't like that.
The seats was still comfortable though.
It was comfortable, but I just didn't like because nobody here. We don't. The last row don't have windows, so
yeah, and you can't leave the seat back.
Yeah, I know the person, the chick. She was mad as hell. She was all in it because she ain't have a window, so it's just her. I guess her boyfriend, and he leaning all up on her.
Car and a goddamn board.
He could have put her in the middle.
But yeah, I'm starting out to like American, and American is getting up that Spirit, and we was talking about this because, you know, we're getting up that age, we finna start taking flights. So we're talking about what airline you're going to start taking most, and you might try to get a credit card with the airline, you try to get something to benefit you from taking that airline all the time. And the two that's up there for me, I have the one that's up there, it's one right now, Delta. Delta costs a little bit more, but it's worth it. I'm not going to lie to you. Delta is worth it. Delta, And it's not a plug. They don't sponsor. They could, but they don't.
They could,
But
yeah.
Delta is that one. I gotta take United, which I'm probably gonna take in a couple more days, and then I will make my decision based on United or Delta, and them would be the flights that I'll be trying to pick on a regular basis.
Yeah, American.
American, like, they had duct tape on the wings and shit too. Aviate tape. They talking about
Hey,
aviate
and then the landing into New Orleans. Oh my God! First of all, New Orleans airport is terrible. I'm not saying it's terrible, but like
It's terrible. No, nigga, you right. It's terrible.
Is it?
no.
It wasn't bad for
Well,
me.
the airport itself isn't.
Because it's
terrible.
new, so it looks much newer. But
No,
getting in there.
the old going to the car rental and
Yes,
stuff like
all
that.
that's
You got
terrible.
the car rental all on the other side.
45 minutes away from the damn airport.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then flying in, I thought we were about to crash. They come in on this crazy ass angle. I don't think planes are supposed to fly upside down. Like
They
that's
did a
not how it's
barrel.
supposed to. Yeah,
You
you
did a
get
barrel.
one of them. I'm like, oh shit. And these seatbelts ain't tight enough,
I think it was the runway and shit was so, like, whatever they built, however they built that airline.
Yeah.
Because when we come in going to get the rental car, we were seeing planes take over like, damn, that shit short.
Yeah.
Like the runway is really short as hell.
Runway short, landing, so they come in on a crazy looking angle. Normally O'Hare, if you ever looked at O'Hare's flight path and stuff, they just glide right in.
Hell yeah, it's about like damn near
You just come in
17
just like this.
landings. Yeah, it's like 17
New
landings.
Orleans, they come in like this. They throwing up gang signs. It's all type of crooked. It's crazy.
I think we came in like this. I'm gonna drop.
Yeah.
Came in a little bit more, drop some more. I'm like, but it's not a roller coaster. You don't do that shit. Motherfucker's stomach was in their ass, boy, when he got through with that shit.
But shout out to a lot of the restaurants we went to. Pearlie's, that's the one.
Preludes.
Preludes, yeah. Was it Melba's? Stayed at Melba's.
Melba's, we went 3-4 times. Jambalaya at Melba's. Oh my god.
Oh my.
I don't eat gumbo, but I gotta try the gumbo next time I go. But that jambalaya was
The jambalaya was
light,
fire.
fluffy. It had chicken and sausage in it, didn't it?
Yeah, it was chicken and sausage, no seafood.
Filet, sausage. What else?
We should have left there some cars from us too, though.
Wild Willie's.
Wow, we went to Wild Willie's.
Yeah.
The chicken joint.
The chicken joint.
Oh, it took 30 minutes, but that shit was so hot and crispy.
There, man. They sell nothing but chicken. I didn't think they sold that much chicken down in New Orleans.
They had a farm down there somewhere
Yeah,
too.
they
was
really
chopping up
did.
chicken.
What else? The crawfish place.
Yeah, that's
Cajun seafood.
Cajun seafood.
They got a lot of them too that we learned too. Me and Jay every day was looking at a bunch of them. But go to the one that's in the hood. That's the best one.
Well, you know what? Most of New Orleans is hood, so I don't just pick one. What else?
Preludes. You want to call it? Say the address.
Yeah, go ahead.
Preludes, 3745 Frenchman Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. They was. In the end, the lady was really polite.
Yeah.
If you get the
New Orleans polite.
Yeah, if you get the pineapple lemonade, get you a cup of water, extra ice cream. Shit good. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna give you diabetes. Yeah. Get you a cup of water with it. Dilute it just a little bit, just a tad bit. It was good. It was really good.
Yeah, it was good. That's one thing I noticed about the difference in, at least from what I guess you could say I've experienced. It takes a little bit longer to get the food down there,
But it's worth it.
but it's like super fresh.
It's worth it. It's worth
Bro,
it.
oh, I got a
They ain't
picture.
got the shit pre-cooked and then re-dumping shit and grease and shit like
Yeah,
that.
no, it's all fresh and
Nah,
greased.
yeah, it's really
You,
good.
you think about it, man. There's so much competition down there. You want to draw people back to
My
place.
bad.
One of the good things about Melba's is that they were 24 hours.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, it was
they
delicious.
selling 1,000-piece chicken wings.
Yeah.
Like, who's doing that? 1,000 pieces of chicken?
1,000
Yeah, and
pieces.
if you go to Melba's, if they staring at you, don't take it to heart. It's just that's what they do down south. Just keep walking. They're not really on nothing. Just keep going about your business. But we city boys, we don't like motherfuckers staring at us, so we had to learn that real quick
Yeah.
before we really got into some shit that we'd be locked up for.
Yeah.
So at Preludes, because I took a picture of the menu that I had. I got the fried. Well, it was that special for that day. Fried jerk chicken, mac and cheese, yams, and hush puppies. Delicious.
Crawfish mac off.
Only thing I have
Delicious.
about Pearlie's, only thing,
Okay.
soul food restaurant like that, your ass do not supposed to be selling the wing beans. You're supposed to be selling whole wings. Just go down. Give a nigga 3-4 wings, and that's cool. You don't have to give a nigga 6. It shouldn't be no 6 wing ding things like we had a party or a motherfucking Super Bowl party.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of times people are going that way just because.
Just to grab something and go.
The soul food restaurant I always give you whole wings. And that's the only complaint. I don't have complaints about people. And I still don't really have no complaint about that. But I'm just like, give me a whole wing. I'm a grown ass man.
All right, your crawfish experience, man.
I had my first crawfish experience.
You just
And-
had about that eat crawfish.
Yeah, he gonna be like me. He grabbed 2 pounds. I said you had him before?
No.
What the fuck grabbing 2 pounds for? Because I saw you do it. I saw you do it.
That was it. What should I get 1 or 2 or just give me 2 pounds? Just give me 2 pounds. But Natasha said fried jerk chicken sounds very un-Jamaican but oddly tasty.
yeah, it was one of them ones.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was good. But my first crawfish experience, it was all right. It wasn't bad. The flavor was good. It was a little weird dealing with seafood with the head and the eyes on, so I was a little creeped out by that. I was like, are they still alive? Yeah. But no, it was good. I'd be willing, like if I go down there again, I'd be willing to get maybe 1 pound and have another experience with it. And I think I might be done.
Just get 0.5, you'll be cool, I think.
You can do that?
Half pound?
Half pound.
Sure.
I didn't even think about that phrase.
He said you can do that. He said half pound, 0.5.
Half pound, 0.5. That makes sense.
Yeah, I was getting through them shits. You know what I'm saying? But
You
I
was
was
done
stuck with 5 pounds by myself because a certain somebody wouldn't help me eat them. You know,
I'm not gonna put no names.
I ain't gonna put no
I ain't gonna point no elbows, but if you
But no, I took a picture of it, and everybody I showed was like, "Bro, my mouth was watering. I want to get in there with him.
Yeah.
I want to get some too, but I'm not a big seafood eater. But let them go ahead, like that. Do your thing.
it's a delicacy. It's some fun or whatever, just to experience the crawfish and blue crack.
Oh,
that pina colada was hitting too, though.
Oh, I didn't get that.
But that blue crack,
I was off the crack.
Yeah.
You see, I'm wearing blue anyway,
Yeah.
just for blue crack, You hit the 32-ounce blue crack, and really, I think what that is Everclear. So if any of y'all ever went to college or something, y'all familiar with Everclear? That's the college drink.
Will said he called God.
So basically, it's basically a slushy with Everclear in there, and that's what is it, grain whiskey? So
He said, "Yep, we'll know."
190 proof. So like this thing here is crazy. You get the 32 ounce for $18, or you can get the 20 ounce for $15.
Yeah, I think it was.
I mean the 32 ounce, man, whatever, that thing lasted like all night.
Yeah, he was walking around like, "Damn, am I gonna finish this shit?"
Yeah.
Right, like
It was
carry this
heavy.
over to tomorrow.
New Orleans is hot. It's stinky.
Bro, it's hot.
Bourbon Street, they throwing up everywhere.
It's
you
hot.
only need 1 day of bourbon if you go down there.
It's hot.
It's hot, yes. Humid. Stinky.
It's hot.
Ratchet.
It's hot.
Nasty.
Ma saw some creepy crawlies on the street.
Roaches.
Bro, it was just.
It was the crazy.
You
You try bourbon once, you good. You cool. You don't need to keep going down there. To me.
Not to, I wouldn't, yeah. I think if you go down there, like, next time we go to New Orleans or whatever, I'll stop at bourbon, but it won't be a all night.
It won't be a 2-night thing like we did this time. It'll be 1 night. We do what we need to do or whatever. Get a couple drinks, go to a couple clubs. And that's it. We're going to experience the rest of New Orleans.
Yeah, I would definitely willing to go again because I definitely want y'all to try the if you'd be willing to try it, the alligator swamp tour.
He's not
Listen.
going. He's not going. I'm going with you. I'll go with you.
Yeah.
I'll go.
The alligator swamp, it was great.
Gonna come back like this.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I know not to play with. I don't play with reptiles. I just let watch.
I know not even get in there with
You're not even getting in the boat. My homie Damo made me mad because he said he wanted to do it, but he never spoke up. Because we were all just taking suggestions or whatever. And if somebody didn't want to go, we're going to go. We just gonna go do this and we'll be right back or whatever like that. But we was taking suggestions of wherever we want to go, and he made me mad that. I'm not gonna say he made me mad, but I'm like, bro, why you didn't say anything? Like we would have went. I would have went with you.
Yeah. The big shouts out to the other 3 guys, Daniel, Damo, and I met Maul's brother.
Nigga, y'all my brothers too. What the fuck are you talking about?
I met your brother though.
Okay.
From
Your blood
your blood brother.
brother.
Your blood brother. Super cool dude. Shouts out to you as well, bro. Big shouts out to you.
Bro, I said, hey, boy, anybody ever tell you look like Eddie Murphy?
Wow.
He hit me with the Eddie Murphy laugh.
He a different type of Asian. I'm a Haitian, but he a different type of Asian.
He funny.
Yeah, man, it was a great experience. I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Oh, and between him and Damo, I see why they made the little leashes for the kids. We
See, Zach and Damo, yes.
We as
yes.
a group, you're supposed to stay together. Every time minutes you look away, them motherfuckers is gone.
Yeah. It's like, why we let them hang together? Because these are two wandering off, asking
Boy.
question ass niggas I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my goodness. We was waiting for Damo for like, I don't know. I swear he went into the bathroom.
And
then he come back on way.
And it don't. I've been knowing Damo since I've been, what was juniors? I got stories with all of them. And I can tell you stories how we even got close and all that. But I knew Damo since I've been a junior. But I knew Damo my whole year in high school. But we really got close junior, senior year. Or whatnot like that. And I don't get mad at Damo because I know you know how your friends are, so you're not going to get mad. But boy, when we went to motherfucking Bombshell, nigga, we got a line behind us. It ain't that many tables up. Stop talking to the waitress. Let this lady go. Get us our table. Be the fuck quiet. Don't ask no more questions. We're trying to sit down. If we get our seat, you can ask all the questions you want. But it's just like almost like when we go to the airport. You know about it. When you're going to get your rental car. It ain't time to talk. It's time to walk. Rental cars go quick. You need to hurry up and get there so you get the rental car that you reserved so you can get the fuck up out of here. There's not no time to be asking no questions.
Hey, where y'all get y'all chicken from?
That shit stop pissing me off. It don't never really make me mad.
How long has this establishment been in existence?
Is there antibiotics in it or is it free range chicken?
Is it farm raised or caught in the wild?
Oh man, I had a good time.
Yeah, it was a great time. Billionaire Behavior, what's going on, man? What's going on? I think you're new to the stream. Welcome.
What do you say, Zay?
Zay, check in.
Zay, check in. Is that Cuzzo? What up, Cuzzo?
I
think so.
That's Cuzzo. Oh, that's Cuzzo. He did my photo shoot.
Yeah. What up, Cuzzo?
Zay did my photo shoot for my engagement.
Well, I'm gonna have to hit your line, man. I was thinking about
What up, Zay?
Yeah. So
what else? You just had a ball, man.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what I really wanted to say.
Oh.
You go first. I'll let you
Okay,
go.
this is the last thing. So, myself and Damo and Daniel, we all went out after. Y'all went home. Not home. We went to the hotel. We went out. Which is cool because
What's wrong with these niggas? It's hot as hell. They want to still go outside. You know we got to be up in the morning.
Yeah.
It was funky. We been out all day. We drove 5 hours. We went and sat down. Ain't none of us had no showers, but Daniel.
We ate some boudin. Pause. You know what I mean? We ate some
boudin balls.
Boudin balls.
Pause. They had boudin balls. I didn't.
Hell yeah, I had like 4 of them motherfuckers.
He had big balls too. Pause.
But they were big. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude.
Hey, let him finish. I really want to tell him.
I gave him one. I'm like, I didn't get one. You want to try some of these balls? He was like, yeah.
I love balls.
And then he faced it. He faced the balls.
Pause.
So, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Yeah. So go ahead. Let me let you finish.
Louisiana boudin balls if you go down there.
So after we left Bombshell, we went to what turned out to be it was like a hookah lounge.
I think I went to that place 5115.
No, that was after.
They won't charge you to get in?
So that was the problem. So we went after we were at the it was I forget what the name of it was, but we went to it was like a bar hookah lounge. It looked like somebody was recording a video in there.
Okay.
But we chilled there for a little bit. Then we went to I believe it's 5015, the 5015 bar or something like that.
Okay.
It was great, bro. First, unfortunately, we couldn't get in because one person was wearing a jersey, and then they didn't allow jerseys, and the other 5015, which is where we went the second time, tried to get in. They didn't allow jerseys or white t-shirts, and I had on a white t-shirt. So we were just kicking it and chilling, and man, to your point, talking about having to get up and drive and all that stuff, we had to wake up at what, 7?
Yeah, we got up out of there. Out 10 by 10.
We woke up.
On the way there when Marcus woke everybody up.
Oh yeah, I'm with that. I'm with all that. Bro.
Get the fuck up!
Yeah,
I'm gonna fuck.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
I'm already kind of up.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
I keep my room dope. He ain't gonna be just
Yeah, because y'all already know I get up and I drive like on that Saturday I do that regular because I go to Indy.
Yeah.
So it was just a couple more hours from from Indy, from New Orleans to Houston was just like a few more hours than when I drive from Chicago to Indy. Right. So I'm used to being up there early on that Saturday, trying to get up out of here, getting my motherfucking Celsius in my system, getting me some energy going in, that blood flowing going and all that stuff. So I was kind of used to that. So I was getting these niggas up, 10 by 10.
Yeah, so that day, that was Friday going into Saturday.
Yeah.
Right? But when we were leaving, so
Saturday.
basically for me, Sunday into Sunday,
Yeah.
well, basically I got in at like 5 or 4, but we had to wake up at like 7 or 8. So took my shower, man. I had to make a makeshift bed,
Yeah.
2 chairs and a table.
Yeah, we was like we was in college.
Two chairs and a table.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Like what up?
Man, I altered the bed, niggas. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, I'll take this motherfucker myself. Are y'all ready to go? Okay.
Yeah, man. It was 50. It was 50-15 bar. I believe it's the 50-15 bar. I would love to go back and check that out because it was an outdoor bar. It was at least primarily outdoor. It was everybody out there just having fun and chilling.
It's too hot in Houston to be having some outdoor shit.
Yeah.
And you have some fans and some air conditioning out there.
Oh, the
You heard me.
Galleria was dope.
Yeah.
The mall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a big ass mall. That was a real big.
That was a
mall.
big mall.
That was a big
Do you
ass
think that compares to Woodfield?
Oh, it is. It's a little bigger than Woodfield, square footage wise.
You know,
Okay.
You know
Okay.
the information group was gonna look that up. Like they ain't better than the city. They ain't better than where I come
Oh, I
from.
already knew they was a little bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not quite Mall of America either.
No, and we basically had the same react. Well, you actually noticed before me. We were walking, and we at first when we got in it was like,
That's it.
this it? It's literally like this is like smaller than Orland Mall. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker went upstairs.
And then we went upstairs.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
It's like-
oh, it's more mall.
it's more what?
I don't even think we finished it though. We came around and then we was like, okay, we gotta get
All
up
right,
out
all
of
right.
here.
It's about time to
It
go.
was like the north wing of the mall we didn't even finish hitting. So that's how big the mall is huge.
It was
Definitely
big.
worth it if you go down there. They got all the high end stuff. They hit the East Saint Laurent store, Balenciaga, whatever you niggas is wearing and scamming to get these days. That's what they hit.
Breaking into stores and stealing. Yeah.
Yeah, man, but like, yeah, man, that to me, dog, it was just like I was sitting down there and I was just looking at everybody who came with us, and I'm like, bro, this shit is just so dope. It had me like my old friends who I didn't grew up with, who I knew a long time, mixed with my new friends who started to meet my old friends. We all getting along. We all just like solid. It wasn't no beef. It wasn't nobody telling me I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that, I ain't sleeping here, I ain't doing that. It was just all just like. I always talking about black folks don't get along or black men don't get along. Shit.
What? Man, it was straight
Shit.
laughs
We
all day.
all agreed on stuff. We was all doing this. We was all doing that. Man, shit was just like big ass bourbon. We hopping out. They talking about, do y'all play for New Orleans Saints? That shit was funny though.
Where y'all from? The dude,
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah,
we
I was about to
walking-
say it, yeah.
We walking
So
to
Walmart, you know, we gotta
on,
find the Walmart. We go wherever you
the
go.
Walmart on Chapatulis.
Yeah.
I like saying it.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Walmart on Chapatulis. We first get there, 6 of us. You know, we all basically 6 feet plus.
Yeah.
And
We not no little dudes.
We
Just
not
put
no
it like
little
that.
dude. And the dude, he got his mouth wide open, like. You know, and I got my. I think Damo here, this man purse across his chest.
Yeah.
And he say, man, where y'all from? Right? Because that's when he said,
Yeah.
like, because we don't wear braids around here. You know, so obviously we already stuck out, and then we walk in. Damn, y'all play for the Saints or something?
Yeah.
So, you know, we had been asked a lot of times, like, oh man, where y'all from?
And then
we
they
was
say,
from Kentucky.
yeah, and they say, hey, and then they say, oh, we ain't country. The fuck you call this if y'all not country? They say they ain't not country in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh, we saw Bumbees.
Yeah, we rode past
was-
them. We
what was
rode through the parking lot. Yeah, we rode
Trill Burger,
Yeah,
yeah.
we rode through the parking lot. It was hot as hell.
Something like 50, 60 people waiting
Yeah.
on.
No, it was more than that, but it had to be like 100. That line was wrapped around the corner going down the block.
No, it was, and we go to Whataburger right here.
Yeah.
If y'all ever had Whataburger, you know, it's all right.
I'm gonna try to get to it because I'm supposed to be probably going again, and I'm gonna try to get to it. But I'm not standing in line no 2-3 hours, bro. And
Ain't no way.
bro, and then you like we in Houston, Texas, like it's hot as hell.
Yeah.
They been having 100+ days every day. Like, man, who's doing that?
They had tents outside set up for
I'm
people.
not trying to tip my ass,
Yeah, it was toasty.
and I'm already a dog, motherfucker. Nah, come back to this purple.
Yeah, I definitely want to check it out though.
I'm gonna check it out too, but I'm not checking out at that cost. That's not.
Yeah, I go to the second location and build that one.
Yeah, like nah. But yeah, overall, what would y'all rate the trip overall?
10, man. I think overall it was eventful, man. We had a good time. We had liquor. You know, we had cigars. Hey, Jolanda, what you say? Look, he won't hurt nobody.
What's going on, JJ?
Same motherfucker who always stay in the house all day.
But yeah, I think overall it was just a good experience. The food was good. I think I would have liked to have a little bit more time in Houston just to move around a little bit. You know, if we could have made 2 days in New Orleans, 2 days in Houston.
2-2. I think you were
right. But just overall, look, us making our flight, because look, we damn near missed our flight.
Ooh, I wanted to tell you this.
Y'all did?
Oh, did you? My bad.
What? Go ahead.
We had a connecting flight from New Orleans, and if from New Orleans to Minnesota, right? And then from Minnesota to Chicago. And if our flight would have left any later, we would have missed the flight.
That's a fact. Like 20 people missed that flight.
Yeah, I know.
The flight was empty as hell.
Yeah, it was. So you know, you never really want to get, and that's just kind of a learning experience. You never want to get connecting flights real close like that. You know, I think we had something like 20 minutes to get to our plane.
The dude that was in front of us, right? It was an older white guy. He say, I learned that too. He say, I don't care how cheap the flight is. He told us just some game. If you're ever gonna do a connecting flight, don't do nothing less than an hour. I don't get no 45 minutes, hour, 60 minutes or plus. Don't ever do nothing under 60 minutes. I don't give a fuck, it's 50, whatever, an hour. Do an hour. 1 hour, you should be good no matter what, whatever connected flights. And I'm gonna listen to him because he was anybody older I kind of listen to.
Also, as far as Airbnb and, you know, just being in a house full of men, what you want to do is be kind of that first nigga in the bathroom.
Ooh, go tell the story, baby. Tell the story, baby.
I had we had crawfish. The crawfish is kind of spicy. Spicy shit, anybody know me. I love spicy food, but it really irritates my stomach.
Yeah.
So I had, took some Pepto-Bismol tablets, just to kind of coat the stomach. And so I get in, go to bed, and wake up. By that time, those tablets done wore off, right? So, right before I'm about to get up, I'm stretching and shit. Marcus do his daily thing. Hey, everybody get up! It's time to do. You know what I'm saying? He go, hey, Daniel.
But what's the thing? Wait, you forget the thing I said. I do that, but what I do before I even say anything? I take the shower.
You already.
I go get mine out of the system and I jump in the shower and I'm out. So I'm walking around with a tank top and my shorts that I got on.
He's
I'm doing
the first one up.
Yeah, I'm getting in the shower. Let's get this over with.
He goes down the hall from me is Daniel's room. He knocks on Daniel though. Hey Daniel, So I'm just laying there. I'm like, all right, I'm finna get up. I hear the door close. Boom. Oh shit! That's when I was sharing the bathroom. I'm like, oh shit. So I get up. I'm like, all right, there's 2 other bathrooms in this motherfucker. So now I hear Maul and his brother was sharing, the room. So that bathroom is occupied. His brother's clearly in the shower. All right, cool. So I go downstairs. I say, please don't let nobody be in the bathroom. So I go knock on the door. I peek. I knock on the door. Hey, the door won't, nobody's answering. I said, hey, ain't nobody say shit. But I knew somebody was in the bathroom. So now I'm pacing. I don't know who it was.
It
wasn't me. Because I tried to use it and it was locked to me.
So now I'm pacing from upstairs to downstairs for about 30 minutes. Because I'm trying not to, stay still. Because, my shit on himself.
Shit was funny, bro. The shit was hilarious,
so
bro.
The stairwell, to go downstairs, I'm kind of staged in between.
So you get whatever door open.
Yeah, I'm trying to. And then I go knock on the. Hey, Daniel. Hey, you taking a shower? Like, what you doing, bro? He gonna say, huh? Get over there. Fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? It's about 30 minutes they passed. My shit on fire.
Hey, bro. And the bad thing about it is, the nigga, the social Chicago came out and said, y'all got me fucked up. Why y'all gonna come out this bathroom? I'm not playing, bro.
Hey.
I got to use it. Y'all in there playing the bullshit,
was
bro.
In the shower. I was gonna go sitting on that toilet. I ain't gonna lie to you. Stay in the shower until I'm done shitting, but I was finna use this
Hey,
bathroom.
bro, the Chicago came out of my bed so fast. Niggas say y'all got me fucked up.
Yeah.
One of y'all about to come out this bathroom, be all coming on the shit
Oh,
with you
man.
in there. Dog, the shit was hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there laughing. He's like, this shit ain't funny, Mark. What you laughing for? This shit is not funny. My motherfucking stomach hurt.
Yeah,
But this shit
yeah.
was hilarious, man.
And then not to mention, like, you know, I left my phone. You remember I left my phone at the gas station? I didn't. Dookie then came back down to hunt me again. You know, so it was a decent gas station. And someone told me, hey, leave your phone in the car charging. Nah, I want to sit on the toilet and watch videos. So, time to clean myself up. I done left my phone on the little thing there. We get on the road. We flying. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was trying to we got to get him to that
Yeah,
point.
we gotta get him to
we
that
on a
point.
mission now. We time pressure. You know, we don't play this shit about what time coming around.
We flying. So we put on the podcast, and something said something.
No, I told you to look up something.
Yeah.
Or I said, do it on your phone real quick and connect it.
And I go looking for my phone. I said, oh, wait, hold on.
And when somebody in the front seat do that, what you do? My motherfucking speed went from 100 to 90 to 80. Start getting over to the shoulder.
Hey, come on.
Yeah. So I start easing over to the shoulder. Like, let's go. And man say, I don't got my phone. I say, call it. It don't call. It don't do nothing. And lucky in Houston, they got these little turnaround things that, bend the block real quick. We come back and jump back home.
You know, blessing that I got my phone. So overall, just experiences and stuff like that, man. This is what I'm saying. You just got to have those type of experiences with your guys, with your girls, with your significant other, whatever. You know, it's just good to get out. And I definitely had a ball.
I was just thinking, bro.
Look,
Crying, bro.
That shit was funny, man. When he was talking about in that bathroom, bro. Ask him. I was laughing. I'm sitting on the bed laughing so hard. He like, Mom, this shit not funny, bro. Like, you be laughing at a lot of shit. This is not funny right here. The nigga say, one of y'all gotta come out this bathroom. Be hurry the fuck up.
Cause I'm sweating, you know, like
They like,
I'm sweating, like, you know, when that spice hits, yeah.
you got number one, number two.
Yeah.
Number two. Oh, you ain't gonna be doing it around here. Yeah, that's how it was. That's how it was. So I was this close from going outside and getting me some newspaper and going crazy on that Airbnb.
It was like a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom.
Yeah,
five.
nice size.
It was
Yeah,
great
it was
size.
pretty decent for the money we paid and everything. Like, but you know, to me, I didn't step into a couple of Airbnbs, and what they do is they get some of the cheapest furniture they can do. That had cheap furniture, but it still had shit that was decent enough to sleep in and lay in too as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially my room.
Yeah. But no, one of the things, right? We knew because you know we playing this stuff out. We playing semi out, but we didn't play like we should have played.
Yeah, all the way.
So first day, my homie Daniel sent the Airbnb through. He say, Damo look through it and say, I don't know who the fuck sleeping in them bunk beds. And every day come right now and like, yeah, we gonna have to pay scissors for that shit. 'Cause I'm not sleeping in them bunk beds. I say, bro, don't worry about it. Me and my brother will take the bunk beds. Y'all get the rest of the house. We don't care. Me and my brother, we know. We don't care about none of that shit. So I get the bottom bunk, like we teenagers or something again. My brother get the top one. When I tell you I spent all night because my brother was moving, I say, boy, if this motherfucker come down, I'm fucked up. My brother, every bit of like 205. My brother ain't no little dude. He's small, but he's not little. He's not no 190, no 150. The nigga every bit of like 205 or something like that. And I'm just thinking like, so what I do is I sleep on my side of my back. I say I'd rather fuck my back up or my what's called, but it's not on my face, and I'm not gonna be walking around here with a swollen face or anything like that.
Whoa, pause.
In fact,
Just edit that part out.
I ain't even thinking about it.
I was just taking that part out.
So I didn't want the bunk bed to fall down on me
feel you.
or whatever like that. So I slept on my side of my back. But that whole night I'm like, God damn, boy. Because it sounded like that motherfucker was coming down and he's moving. So my brother's like, bro, I'm not sleeping up there tonight. I'll sleep on the couch. Fuck that. I'm like, that cool. But yeah, overall, man, the shit was fun as fuck, bro.
I had a lot. I would give it like a 9.5 myself. Just off the, just pure, just fun. From beginning to end, fun conversation, laughing, seeing the different sights, experiencing the different food. Everybody just kicking it and chilling. I give it 9.5 for real. And just for the same reason that you said, really, if we could get one more day in Houston, it would have been 10 out of 10 for me.
To me, from the time we got off the plane we met up with, because you was there early, My brother was there after. I ain't gonna say you was there early, but your flight landed early.
Yeah.
So you was there super early. My brother was at. No, my brother landed with us. It was me, Damo, and Jay every day was on the same flight, going in, coming back. So we all kind of met there, and we was all decent. And from the time we was on the plane when Jay every day met up with me and Damo, because Jay every day came a little bit after me and Damo was at the airport 30, 40 minutes early. It was laughing and talking from the time we there to the time we took off. We was in a motherfucking car ride from New Orleans to Houston, and I know Space was like, nigga, I didn't know they made this much rap. Because we was in there rapping, what, for 5 hours?
Yeah, for real.
A lot going on, just music.
Yeah, just music-wise, just everything-wise. We just had, man, it was just dope. And got another funny story. I was driving most of the time. Jay every day was the passenger. He was in the passenger seat. Jay every day was knocked out. I kid you no lie. I ain't never seen this shit before. He was knocked out, phone laid down on his lap like this. He knocked out his sleep. I don't know. Me and Damo was talking. I don't know if he was hearing us talk or whatever. But Damo was like, what baseball stadium is that? Or something like that. Minute Maid Park was one part. Jay every day did like that. Dog, I don't know if he got Snapchat like one finger touch, but Snapchat popped right up. He's like, yeah, that's Minute Maid Park right there. So he was out there saying, as we going over the bridge and he recorded it. Bro, the shit was hilarious. I said, bro, I ain't never seen no shit like that before.
He wake up out his sleep.
No, he woke up and the phone went right to Snapchat.
I think I hit the app open.
It went right to Snapchat. I'm like,
I was asleep. I was up most of the trip. And then that last look, we getting into the Houston Metro, and I just kind of dozed
he
off.
needed a nap real quick, needed power nap.
Yeah, and then I think what it was, we started to slow down in traffic.
Yeah, you felt it.
And I felt it, and I heard it all at the same time. So I picked up my phone, face recognized, and then I was like, oh shit, yeah, there it is.
That's what the Houston Astros play. That, and then he say, oh, bro, I got to record all the bridges. I love bridges. And we was on the big bridge, he recorded the bridge too. But just to me, last take I got on it really, is it really like, I don't know how y'all felt, but it felt really good to me to have the people that like, the bros and the homies that I love the most, all in one thing. That shit was kind of, I ain't crying nothing, but it kind of got to me like, these is my homies. These like, the people that became just friends to homies to like real life brothers to like if they call me with a situation or whatever like that, I'm coming to come help no matter kind of what it is. And it's going to be to the detrimental, like, bro, I'm not going to jail for you, bro. I don't know. You like
Right, yeah.
You know, take that one. I'll probably send you a couple dollars if I got them to your books, but I can't go to jail for you. I got a family too. I can help take care of you. No matter of fact, I'm not going to see you nothing. I'm going to help take care of your kids. I do that.
Yeah.
But that's what really got to me the most out of this trip, this guy's trip. It's like it really solidified like these are really my brothers. I really love these dudes like to death end, to whatever. It doesn't matter. Like these is my niggas. Like I always say, like motherfucker, we fall out or we do whatever, them my brothers I just don't fuck with. Nigga, I can talk about them, but you better not say a motherfucking thing about them. Them still my brothers. We just don't fuck with each other like that no more. And that's just how I roll. That's just how I come across. But that's how I really felt about the whole trip, bro.
Yeah. Anything you want to add to that, Jay? Every day?
Nah, man. We just we got something else coming up in was it October?
October, yeah, October.
Slide out to Detroit.
The D. Pause. We'll slide out to the D.
Catch the I think we're gonna catch a football game or something out there.
Yeah, we're gonna probably stay 2 days.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday, or whatever. Yeah. But be back there Sunday evening. But yeah, that's it. I think it should be a lot more guide trips and even couple trips or whatever have you. But there's a lot to do within this country.
Yeah, yes.
And I think a lot of times you kind of look over it. People go to the same places all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they'll Miami you to death, Atlanta you to death. Right now, I guess they started Houston you to death.
Yeah, New York.
New York's probably been overdone. So we got so much to do out here. So many places to see, even within your own city. It's good to just get out and explore some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I definitely agree with that. Both of what y'all just said about it, man. I absolutely had the utmost fun. Like the most fun to me is when we could just sit in the same area together and just chill.
Mom,
what's up?
Tell your little Uno story.
Which
When you on the table when we was playing Uno?
I was on.
Yeah, you was to my left.
Yeah.
You remember I was finna go out? I was unstoppable. I was unfuckwittable.
Yeah.
But people want to write little goof ass shit on the cards.
So there's this thing that recently, I don't know how recently ago it happened, but they added this card to the Uno stack where you can, it looks like a draw for a wild card, but you can write in whatever rule you want to, literally whatever rule you want. Like you can literally say, right on the card, I put every card in my hand down except one. You put that card down, put every card down, and now you're at Uno. So,
So yeah, I was about to go out. You know, I'm Uno. I'm talking shit, big shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over there. He plotting already. Plotting. It wasn't even really about him, right? It was about the homie Damon. Because he allowed Maul to go out, only so he can come out in second. And for me to remain on the table. You know, so that just goes to show, hey, don't talk shit when you're playing Uno. That's all I'm trying to say. I feel like he was doing everything he could to keep me in the game as well. Because we was playing stacks. So,
yeah, black people rules.
Yeah, black people rules. We sitting over there, you get stacked on the head. We got to go pull 20 cards.
Draw 2. Draw 4.
Yeah, everybody.
No, you draw 8.
Yeah.
No, you draw 12. No, you draw 14.
So yeah, we was playing cards, spades, you know, drinking, just bullshitting, talking, watching Chicago, Black Chicago be like.
Watching corporate, man.
Corporate, we was just vibing. So.
That's all it was the whole time. The whole time, it was just a just flat out vibe. It was a great trip, man. It was a great trip.
And we appreciate y'all for listening to our story.
Yeah, man. That's really you wanted to. Had something you wanted to talk about real quick?
No, I'm just.
No, you said something before we started, just now today, that you wanted to talk about.
No, I'm cool. I think I said it inside the pod.
Well, there is something that I wanted to talk about super quick.
Let's do it.
Let's give it a solid 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes.
What?
Let's give him 12. Go ahead.
12. Let's talk about these Democrats. I mean these demon crooks. I mean these
Democrats.
These Democrats. That's what they're called. That's what they're called. Right?
Yeah,
so Maul sent an article. Where did it go? Sent an article that said that the title of it was it says Democrat. This is from FoxNews.com. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send it in the chat. Democrats demand 1,000% excise tax on assault weapons with high-capacity magazines. So it says more than 24 House Democrats put forward legislation Friday that will slap assault weapons with the high-capacity magazines with a 1,000% excise tax. A change that will raise the price of a $500 weapon to a $5,000 weapon in a bid to reduce access to guns across the country. What do y'all think about that so far? Because I purposefully didn't respond to it.
That's just crazy because it's not going to do anything to nobody else but the people who really want the guns, who's doing like criminals are not going to buy guns like that. They're just going to get them. And people like us who really want to buy them, you're going to have to spend all that money if you do want them, which means you're not going to do it that way. You're going to just buy them illegally.
Yeah.
You're not going to just do it and go buy it like that, though.
So it opens up a black market for it, actually.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
It sounds like in order, like, you're actually punishing the people that do things the right way.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the people that abide by the law that are for the most part, abide by the law that are the problem. Mm-hmm. Raising the price on something is only gonna make people find ways to do what you're trying to get them not to do in a legal way.
Yeah, you know what? But one of the things that I did find in the article, that brief article that is kind of misleading, it does say like maybe 24 of the House people in the House are trying to get that done.
Yeah, more than 24.
Right. Well, it's like 400 and some people in the House. Right. So I mean, is that just something, you know what I'm saying? Just some smoke out there to put it out there. It might be because, you know, Fox is kind of like that, where it's kind of, you know, just drawing hysteria. I don't think it really, nobody's gonna go for that.
No, they don't.
NRA pockets too deep for that.
Yeah.
It's a Rep Don Beyer. What is D/VA right there? I don't know what that is.
Oh, the Democrat from Virginia.
Oh, okay. And 24 other House Democrats introduced this legislation Friday. It's the second time I was really about to say Democrats. It's the second time Democrats have put forward the idea. Beyer and 37 Democrats opposed the same idea last year when Democrats controlled the House, but it never moved. Mm-hmm. The text of Beyer's new bill was not out as of the weekend, and it was unclear if any changes were made from his 2022 version. His bill from last year imposed a tax on any magazine or related device that can accept more than 10 rounds of ammunition.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes you think about what I had noticed over the weekend that we were in New Orleans, that there were a lot of shootings that it was multiple victims, right? So it gets you to wondering, is a lot of this stuff not necessarily, is it planned? I wouldn't say staged, but is it planned? Where, you know, with people doing drive-bys, because it happens every summer when you see, like, I don't know, 15 people shot, one person dead, like in the same area though, right? So they're getting all shot on the same block, and then it happens down the street as well. Like I seen one that could have been out south on 70 something, like, I don't know, I couldn't tell you the street, but it was like 7 people shot and then one person killed, but then like 4 blocks away on the same street, it was like 5 people shot and nobody killed. I'm like, I don't know if that's a retaliation between maybe gang, maybe they had to retaliate because it was like an hour apart, or is this just somebody coming through shooting up shit? Like I shared that article with you all before of the one white guy who was from he was from Woodridge, and he's caught over in Inglewood with 1,000 rounds. Like, what are you doing over here? So it kind of
1,000 rounds.
1,000 rounds. Like, what are you doing over here? And he's just the person that got caught. You know, ain't no telling what happens at night.
It's like you got a machine gun, 1,000 rounds. Like you just don't want to stop shooting.
Yes, you know, so you get those. I'm almost positive you get a lot of instances like that where you think it's the ops that slid on your block, but it's really the cops.
What you got, Mom?
That is true. Because like you say, it always be somebody like, it's just, I don't be believing in the conspiracy theories, but when you start thinking about stuff like that and doing that, and then this Clone Tyrone movie that.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll talk about it next week.
Next week,
Like that,
yeah.
But
I want to talk
it's
about
just,
that so bad.
is it really like they say it is? Or is it just that they smoking mirrors or something like that?
So, the homie Stogie said they don't really think things through. With fraud at an all-time high, they will only be paying for people to buy rifles indirectly. Also, the NRA is one of the Republican Party's biggest supporters, thus giving the Republican Party more access to profits gained by gun manufacturers. So it's lose, 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 lose. And he phrased that, at least the first part of that, perfectly. They don't really think things through.
That's the drastic measures they always trying to throw out there to try to change something instead of passing real legislation.
I just really wonder, were they really trying to find a solution? Like, whenever they come up with, or whatever it is that they come up with, do they think, okay, this will affect these people this way, this will affect these people this way, and like, or do they just really say, all right, well, just put more taxes on it?
I think everybody's just playing off everyone's emotions, you know, how you feel at the time, you know, but none of that really eats or cuts to the root of the problem. You know what I mean? Just raising up whatever guns or whatever, you know what I mean, the price of weapons or taxing weapons or whatever it is, that's not dealing with the root of the problem.
Right.
How guns get into especially our community or black communities.
Yeah.
How they get there rather. That's to me important. We have states like Indiana, Missouri, and those states, even Wisconsin. You got a lot of people that gun run. So you grab, you get guns from over there, and then you come across the border and you sell that for whatever over here.
Yeah.
So those adjacent, Kentucky as well. So a lot of times, this is why we have the gangs and stuff that get all these weapons. Also, people don't really realize is that you got a lot of motorcycle gangs who's predominantly white. Their clubhouses are actually in black neighborhoods.
For motorcycle gangs.
So their clubhouses are in black neighborhoods, and we all know that motorcycle gangs really because they are gun runners as well. They move a lot of drugs and stuff. So, I mean, these are really things to think about, and we don't understand why our communities are in shambles.
Man, I just like
You should drop off crates of weapons in black neighborhoods.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
This is a fact. Like it started off as a conspiracy that they were dropping crates, and now it's a fact. We know this. So like, who's the real problem here?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because of course you're gonna get some people that's gonna pick it up and use it.
Right. Yeah.
The majority of people probably don't, but you're gonna have a faction of people that's gonna pick it up and use it. Just like when crack. Well, I always go back to crack. Most of the people that were selling crack were kids. They weren't the adults. So of course kids gonna see some money, of course, and they they grow up poor or whatever. They are gonna be the ones to pick that up and start selling it. I mean, how do you tell a kid not to eat candy?
Right, and then, you know what's so crazy, that the analogy you just made with that, it reminded me of Black Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't watch the entire series, just watch the first season. Mm-hmm. At the very least, the first half. I forget what maybe 10 episodes. The first 5, man. That exactly what you just said. Mm-hmm. It's been out for a minute. It was basically the story of how crack got put into the black community, and then in the show they put a little spin on it, but to kind of disguise it a little bit. But it ended up getting canceled because they started talking too much truth. But that's it. What everybody else is the problem. Like they always come up with some idea that never, like you said, never gets to the root of the problem. It's never an actual solution. It's like instead of going to the root of it, instead of like, okay, where are the guns coming from? Because and this is where I gotta kind of say allegedly, I guess, or whatever, but it's illegal guns that keep getting moved around, that's causing a lot of problems that people keep getting their hands on. So why aren't you focusing on that? Right. As opposed to people like, if I don't own a gun yet, but I want to, and you want me to pay another 1,000%?
You're not gonna get one then.
Well, no, I'm not gonna get one.
Right.
But it's still with just period though, 1,000%. Come on, man, that's crazy.
And when I hear attack,
You gotta think about it. That's never gonna pass.
yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah.
At least not in the near future.
No, you're right. And this, it just made me shake my head when I saw it. Like, what really goes on in these conversations, and when they go into these deliberating and they figure out what they want to submit to try to get passed and all this stuff. Like, what?
It's all bullshit, and I think when we touch on it next week, talking about Clone Tyrone, so hopefully you 5 people that are watching definitely join this talk about it. But it really touches to me on certain things, why things are the way they are within our communities.
Yeah, man. Well, y'all got anything else y'all want to add to that?
No, I'm cool.
You good? Good. All right, man. I'm still fulfilled from the trip, man. I still do get some flashbacks and think about a lot of stuff that was going on, all the constant laughs, man. I think we basically gave a group message again. Just travel with your circle, man, and enjoy company of your people, and witness and experience all the different things that this country has to offer. It's a lot to do, It's a lot to do, a lot to experience, and there's no shortage of things to experience. And if you tired of going to Illinois, go to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're tired of doing stuff in Detroit, go to Texas. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different things to see and witness firsthand, and memories to create. Don't be scared to travel with your people, man. As long as y'all trust each other, y'all really think that y'all gonna have fun, go ahead and do that, man. But
let me add to that just real quick, because what you said to me, really, when you go travel and experience other places, you get to appreciate where you come from, right? You get to, when you see, okay, I don't know, wherever the fuck you go, you get to come back home and appreciate where you live, where you stay, the air that you breathe, the water that you drink. So that's why it's important to really go travel.
Go check out the No Absolutes podcast with Will Hill, man. Great conversation over there. This has been another rendition of the KNoWKi podcast. Wear your crown, build your legacy, kings. I am your man, Spaces.
It's Jay every day.
Hey, this your boy Mal, meeting the John.